one. You're on.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to That's What She Said. Our August.
Yes.
Our last summer show. Nicole has a mouthful of brie. Yeah. We're all eating delicious food that Martha put out for us.
Oh wait, now I'm good.
We're good.
I'm back in the game.
I probably also have blackberry seeds everywhere.
I think
There's a dog on the floor.
I think you just threw a skewer at me.
I'm
yeah, there
sorry.
it is. Hold on. The Weaver's going down. I got it.
Imagine if we were live in the studio. That would be... I mean, we might as well be, right?
Might as well be.
Right. Might as well be. Happy summer, everybody.
Happy end of summer.
Yeah. We're about to say goodbye to our friend Summertime Nikki.
This is Summertime Nikki's last
School's
hurrah.
starting very, very soon. What, next week, right?
Next week for my kids, and then everyone else in the Berks County tends to go back the following week, and they're in. But yeah, this is the last hurrah. These are the last moments.
So I'm sorry.
Do you have sort of a week to yourself before? Pardon me.
Sort of. Next week I have in service Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I'm in building those days. I was in building the last 2 days working with my executive board so that we could plan our calendar and stuff. Thanks. I came home yesterday and I just had like a headache, and my husband goes, "That's not very Summertime Nikki of you." And I was like, "No, this is professional time Nikki. She sucks." He's like,
Nikki is coming
he's like,
out
"Yeah, she's not my favorite." I was like, "Thanks."
We love Jessie.
Yeah, she's not my favorite either.
At least he's honest, right?
Like, she always has a headache. She's tired. And she stretches
Grumpy every day. Aw. But we love her. We love her. Yeah, but I'm glad you had a good summer at least.
Yeah,
you went on some adventures and stuff.
We did. This was actually a pretty adventure-filled summer for us.
Great.
I needed a healing summer. I had a very bad end of school year last school year, and so this summer I was like, I'm not going to that building. So we went on all kinds of fun things, and we saw a lot of stuff, and we had a great time. It was definitely a good summer. Yeah.
It's been so strange. I mean, really, folks, we were hoping to have this done outside on our patio, which is really quite overgrown and blossoming, and
Martha's patio
very
is
much
beautiful.
too hot out there. And too hot to be in the front porch because it's so humid.
It is sticky.
It's awful. So here we are, and it's been
nice and cool in here.
I forget that it's still summer because I'm always inside and everywhere I go is freezing. So I was wearing a hoodie last night, like a heavy hoodie at Janice's. They're like, "Are you hot? It's 90 degrees. I'm like, I was at home all day.
Right.
And it's freezing there. And then before that I was at work and it's freezing there too. So
I wear a hoodie when we watch television at night because I usually sit over there and there's a vent, the air conditioning vent's right behind us. I just keep straps.
Right on.
So I'm losing it's perfect, yeah.
This one's mine.
what did I do? It's down here. I keep losing, but where are they? I hope the dog doesn't eat them.
We went into Ollie's the one day, and it was freezing in there.
Maggie,
Yeah.
Daisy only eats Kleenex.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Well, I'm good here. I might get a little chilly in the air conditioning, but I've got a dog sleeping on my foot warming me up, so we're good right now.
Wait, you have a dog?
No, right now.
Oh.
This is her normal spot. She comes and sits on my feet. Every show we film here, she's on me.
I don't let my hands hang because they get licked sometimes because it tastes like food, or they just are trying to sneak in the kiss that I didn't allow before. Because I always tell them no, and then they're like, yes.
Well, she's under control. She is laying on me.
No, they listen. They're good, but she's keeping you warm.
She was a little frisky when we first came over today. She was like
excited. She missed you guys.
Jumping all over the place.
I just love when the ladies come.
Yeah.
I love when the ladies come.
Yes.
And she's with us as part of our team as well, so that's good. Under table.
Oh,
She's very much a female.
Yeah.
Just so very much.
she's a girl's girl.
Lady.
I like her.
And there's no David today to pop in randomly on camera and steal snacks or take sodas because he's enjoying the last of his summer vacation with
I hope he has a great day.
with the boys. Yeah, he had a good summer and
He's having a boys' day.
he is, and this is like
Good for him.
Yeah, we had a conversation about it where we're seeing that, he's going into 6th grade. He's getting older. He's a preteen. Oh, which kills me to say, but I can see him developing these friendships now. He just had his first sleepover ever. He had a friend stay over with us, and so there's these, milestones that we're hitting with him, and you can see him just becoming the young man he's going to be.
It's so amazing to see pictures that he's almost.
It's awesome and sad.
Oh, he is
At the beach.
Yeah.
He's a little hunk. No, but I mean that in the most, he's a stud muffin.
He's a handsome boy. I love
He
him.
is.
Oh.
When he's standing next to Lizzie, he looks so big and beefy next to her. She's so little.
Wow, I saw that picture and it really shocked me.
He grew a lot.
That picture of him, the one of just him, that picture came out, and my mom and I were like,
His shoulders are getting big.
Yeah, he's
getting big.
He's definitely growing into it.
He's bulking up.
Yeah. Oh, I love my kids.
Well, Jesse can't deny him either.
Oh no.
He looks so much like his dad.
And
David does, for sure.
Yeah.
So does Lizzie, I think.
personality on those pictures Lizzie is
She's so cute.
Oh, she's a nut.
Sunshine.
Can I tell? I'm so sorry to take the conversation, but we had back to school night this week, and my children are not shy, never have been. But she walks into the classroom and she's like, "Mommy, I'm really nervous." And I went, "What is this? Who is this person? What are we pretending to be?" And I was like, "Come on." So she's putting on her little shy act, which is fine. We'll run through it. And I was like, "Okay, let's go say hi to the teacher." And she has the teacher that
Maybe she was shy though.
Well,
she doesn't know these people.
Yeah, I get that way too sometimes. But she walked in and she has the teacher that everybody covets for first grade. So I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And we met her, and she did. And this teacher is lovely. I am so excited for the year. But she walks up and she's like, "Hi. My name is Elizabeth." And I'm looking at her, and I looked at the teacher, and I went, "I'm so sorry she's shy." And I was like, and I'm also sorry because this is the last time she's going to be that yet.
Now that she knows everybody, she's going to be completely
moments.
Yeah, I was like, take advantage of this because this is the last you've got from it. And then 30 seconds later, I kid you not, she goes, "Can I tell you a joke?"
She was fine. Now we're friends.
And she just pulls a joke out of nowhere and got the whole room laughing, and I was like, this is what you can expect. So, and her joke was, "What do you call a pig that knows karate?"
A pork chop.
A pork chop.
I have no idea how I did that. I just did. I was like, wait, karate chop. Like, okay.
I don't know where she heard the joke.
That's hilarious.
Because she starts to tell it, and she looks at me, and I'm like, "I don't know the punchline. I can't help you."
That is too funny that you knew the.
I have no idea how I knew that. It just came to my head.
We did not rehearse that.
I swear, I just literally popped in my head. I have no idea.
Anyway.
Lizzie will never, no matter how old she gets, and all I can think of her is that she wanted a shirt with the
Shoulders
Oh my
off.
goodness, that's right.
80s
She
shirt.
was a kindergartner.
Yes.
She wanted to wear it to school, didn't she?
Yes.
You were like, no.
I was like, no. Well, I got her like a little tank top under it, and she wore that's what she said shirt, and it has a little shoulder up. And she's like, "Oh yeah." She wore her shirt from the beach she wanted to wear today, and it's too long. So I was like, "Well, can I show you what we used to do in the 80s and 90s?" And I pulled it up, and and I put a little elastic on it because it couldn't knot. And I said, "What do you think?" She goes over to the mirror and she goes, "Hey," and I mean, she's literally doing this, and she's going, I look good." She goes, "Mommy, is this my style?" And I was like, "It totally is."
You're definitely an 80s kid. She's so funny.
When she's a teenager, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Sure.
good luck.
I have a funny story about a t-shirt with a knot one time. We were doing, at Genesia's, we were doing Evita at the Reading Museum. The girl that played the mistress, she didn't listen to anybody. She just did her own thing all the time. One day she came out with her nightgown tied in a knot, like very 80s style. And when was Evita set? Like, not in the 80s.
No.
The director walked up to me, he stomped up to me, he's like, "Tell her to get that knot out of her shirt before I kill her." I'm like, she showed up with this wig one day with a side ponytail and the knot. He was like, "I'm gonna kill her." I'm like, "I'll tell her." It was so funny.
Good gracious.
Yeah. Stage managing
Okay, now,
stories.
you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, another soda? No, not yet. Thank you. I still have a whole full cup. I thought you meant another joke. I was always ready for
We would like to plug Reading Draft
They're so
as
cool.
great sodas.
Right.
If you're out there, Reading Draft, we exclusively have your sodas at all of our filmings.
Yeah, we do.
You might want to, sponsor us. We're not
Because we love you a lot.
We do.
Like Lizzie, we're going to be very forthright and say, you could use a sponsor or two.
And we like your soda a lot.
And we like your soda a lot, yeah.
We'll still drink you even if you don't, but it would be nice if you did.
We'll still drink it.
I kind of want to try
I'm still
this.
gonna drink your soda,
Yeah.
but it would be still nice if you did.
I want to try this one because, their ginger beer.
Apple ginger.
Well, this one's the apple ginger, but their ginger beer was the only thing that helped me when I was pregnant with Lizzie and had morning sickness.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And so
super strong ginger.
yeah, their ginger beer is very strong, but it's
delicious.
I had terrible morning sickness with her, and I'm still working, so I would have these in the fridge, and I'd take one to school with me every day, and I'd sip it
I imagine
to
it was
help me
like
get
perfect.
through.
The ginger,
It
the
was
fizz,
perfect. Yeah, it was
seltzer.
perfect.
That's awesome. That's good to know.
It's supposed to be good for seasickness. Yeah.
I think it's good for everything.
I think so
For
too.
colds
Yeah,
and
for any
stuff.
kind of
Yeah.
I love ginger ale
Yeah.
and ginger beer.
Yeah.
I love ginger ale and I love
I do
gingerbread cookies, but I don't like actual ginger. Like it tastes like soap to me. Like when
It
I get
does
Chinese
taste
food and they
like
put
it,
ginger,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't like
It has
this.
a little bit of that soapy feel. Yeah.
It tastes like soap,
I
like
like
perfume.
Candied ginger.
I love candy
so
gingers.
good.
I always eat those when I have,
Right.
like when I eat too much at the
Yeah.
Chinese
Oh,
buffet.
yeah.
I'll eat a ginger.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I love gingers.
Yeah.
But yeah, not straight ginger. That tastes like perfume.
Right.
Like when you're spraying yourself and
Yeah,
you
it
open
does.
your mouth and you
And it goes right in.
and you eat it. That's what it tastes
Right.
like.
Yeah. I do a lesson where I
I know
show
everybody knows what I mean.
I do-
We've all done that.
I do a lesson where we look at different plant parts to see like where food comes from on the plant, and I always bring ginger in, representing the root, and then I let them try everything. So I bring in like parsnips, which kids have never really tasted, and I go, who wants to try the ginger? And there are the kids that know are like, no, I'm good. And then there's the kids that have never tried, they're like, yeah, sure. And I start to slice it, and the kids that know look at me and I'm like, this is gonna be funny. And then this past semester, this kid took a honking piece like that. And of ginger, like raw root ginger. And I was like, maybe I want to cut that. And he goes, no, I'm good. He puts that in his mouth, and I just went,
whole thing.
and I watched him go through all the steps.
And his mouth was on
See the
fire.
smoke
I'm
coming
sure.
out of
Oh, it was hilarious. And I was like, you can spit it out. He was like, okay.
It's like something that's hot, but you don't know that it's going to be that
It's like
hot.
that, yeah.
Kids think
We went out
everything
to
is spicy,
dinner
but that
one
actually
time,
is.
And it was used to be a bar down, and we went to bars. Used to be a bar in downtown. I think the daughter was an opera singer, and she married an opera singer. So they were
Wow.
back in town from touring Europe, and they had this one seating dinner, subscription dinner, and these two sang, and they were actually lovely. They were both really good-looking people, and it was lovely. So anyway, it was an Italian place. So it was fixed menu, and there was a salad or something that had a pepper on. I don't like hot food.
Okay.
So, because then I can't taste anything but the heat.
Yeah.
So I avoid it. But Barry likes hot food. So this had a pepper on, and he ate it. And I watched him turn almost
Oh no.
purple.
Ouch.
Was it a ghost pepper?
I don't know what it was, but it was
Habanero. Oh no, those are bad.
he started sweating, and the vein in his head started pulsing.
Ouch.
Oh
But,
wow.
it was, you could tell, he was in absolute agony, and we weren't in a very big place. So,
That's not
there wasn't
okay.
a whole lot he could do. I guess he just kind of sat it out and waited till it, but I watched him.
one
and he was
tear.
exploding. He just turned this strip, about the color of your cup. Awful.
That is awful. That's terrifying.
Now it's enough for you to never eat a pepper.
Oh no, I just don't.
No.
Wow.
I just am very careful about peppers, and
I am too. They make me hiccup, but I have hiccup
Yeah.
problems already, so I try not to eat hot stuff because it sets me off for a long time.
Okay.
I'll taste the hot stuff, but because I don't mind it, but I can't eat like a full bite of it. My hiccups.
Yeah.
I have a hiccup problem. I hiccup a lot.
Oh
yeah.
I've never
No,
heard
from
of
anything.
that.
I have like all day, every day. I have like a hiccup problem.
Oh, speaking of peppers,
Yes.
the Pepper Fest, the Bowers Pepper Fest.
Soon,
is
September.
September 5th and 6th.
I definitely hiccuped after that.
Yeah, but like, it's one of those things where it's always been like, oh, we should go, and it was always last weekend.
Didn't we do that?
We did a show there, yeah.
That was your first show, wasn't
That was
it?
my first show, that's right. That is
That was so
absolutely
fun.
right. David
That was
was
the day
right
we
here.
had Bumblefoot.
That's right. I think I still have
I
that
think that
bottle
was
in my
Kira's
fridge.
last show, Nicole's first show.
Right, yeah, because
See,
we
we
were
were both
flipping
there.
over. That was a fun day. But Jesse and I always
We
talk
really
about
should
going because we enjoyed it there. And then when we talk about it, we're like, oh, it was the previous weekend.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh my
in our
goodness.
calendar now so that we can go. So,
I want to go.
well, maybe we all go.
We should all go. I want to eat all the hot
I've
stuff
no idea.
again. Last time I got blisters on my lips, I thought it was a cold sore. And my friend's like, that is not a cold sore. So I drank some water. It was gone in an hour. I was just like too hot.
I probably was eating things that are questionable for a woman who was pregnant. It's okay. He came out fine.
Or make your kids out. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes hot food, so.
That's probably why he was eating hot sauce.
Yeah. It's conditioning him for it.
Hot sauce, having vanilla ice cream with ghost peppers in it. That was so good.
Oof, I don't think I tried that.
I did, and it's called Vanilla Hell. It was. I'll never forget it. It had chocolate and vanilla. I chose the vanilla one. It was crazy.
I've been watching on Instagram. We watch the Phillies every night, and I get really bored, so I'm on my iPad watching Instagram and looking at young mothers who are on Instagram, young pregnant women or early mothers, and how Americans are so very careful about what they eat and drink. And then I'll turn to an Italian.
They don't care.
They're drinking their wine.
Eating their spaghettis,
They're eating their
bread,
spaghetti. They're not.
their garlic
They're
knots.
just not quite as careful as we are, but I think maybe we have overdone it also.
We go too far. Well, and it changed too from
Right.
David to Lizzie. It was 4 years in between me being pregnant with them. And when I went in for Lizzie, I was like, okay, I know. No deli meat, no this, no that. And the doctor was like,
Why?
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Why did they say that though? Like I've heard that too before. That you can't eat deli meat.
Preservatives and
The potential for listeria on it. But they're like, as long as it's not, he was like, as long as it's not, potentially past expiration, or if it doesn't, he's like, otherwise just use your best judgment.
And as long as that's not all you're eating.
Right, exactly.
Like if you're living on sandwiches.
The freaky thing is, my former mother-in-law was told to smoke when she was pregnant.
And my mother.
To smoke.
And my mother.
Because she was so tiny and petite, and her husband was this big bruiser. So she had 7 kids, but she smoked as soon as she knew she was pregnant, she'd smoke. As soon as she delivered, she'd stop. And she had all small kids. No health issues whatsoever, but I just found it so amazing that she could just stop smoking right away. She always hated smoking, but she did it to decrease the weight of her baby because her husband smoked all the time.
Were they afraid she was gonna have like a baby that was too big?
Too big. Yeah, that was the whole purpose of it.
That is nuts, man.
Yeah,
My
I always
mother-
found that amazing. Now this was in the 50s and early 60s.
I think I was not. They were married 8 years before I was born, and hearing about the things I did for those 8 years, I think I was kind of a shock. Because I changed their life. I mean, they yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, any kid
So I
does.
guess my mother had like postpartum depression,
Oh no.
and the doctor told her to start smoking.
To fix it?
I mean, the OBGYN
Does it work?
told her to start smoking.
It can't work.
And she did. And,
changes your synapses.
and like Bill Clinton, she never inhaled. I mean, but she didn't inhale. Apparently, I don't know how you can smoke and not inhale.
Well, they could just
The
puff in and puff out.
The last cigarette she smoked was when John Glenn was the first, whatever, to circumnavigate or whatever he did. She smoked a whole pack of cigarettes watching him because space travel really, my mother was just really fascinated by it.
Oh.
She watched the whole thing, and that was the last cigarette. She finished
Oh
the
my
pack.
gosh.
That was the last cigarette, but I think she probably, and that was what, like, I don't know, probably 20 years of smoking. Never inhaled. But yeah, it was, the doctor told her to smoke. I don't think he told her not to inhale.
She just chose that.
That's crazy.
It's so funny how times change with so many different things. Like,
Yeah.
this is something you should do. No, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this instead. It just,
Yeah, and every year it changes.
yeah.
Well, when I was pregnant with Meg, you know, a long time ago, and I instantly went on prenatal vitamins. And then when I got pregnant with Matthew, just before we moved to Italy, and went to the OBGYN over there, he said, "You don't take any of that stuff. Don't take those." I mean, he was adamant about,
Wow.
"You don't need any of that stuff."
This was the Italian doctor.
Yep,
Okay.
Okay.
yep.
Very cool.
I did prenatals with both.
Did you notice a difference? Like, what would happen?
I mean, they're both pretty great kids.
Yeah,
Their
that's
kids
what
are
I'm
older than
saying,
me, but
Yeah, don't you love it?
They're both
the
pretty
vitamins
amazing
for the
people.
mom or the baby. I don't know how that works.
Meg was huge. Meg was 9'3".
With the vitamins. Okay, so they make the babies
Matthew was
big.
8 something, I forget what. But he was kind of smaller than Meg, but no, there was no difference.
He didn't have the natal vitamins.
Right.
he was denied.
Yeah, I mean, I
He had
had
vitamin deficient. I'm gonna attempt this brie again. Watch me get blueberries everywhere.
Oh, see, now you brought it back close to me, and I'm going to have to get it. It's delicious
Yeah.
and addictive.
Martha always has the best stuff out.
I know.
And Barry.
Well, I wanted it to be
It's a team
something
effort.
summery, and fruit
Yeah.
seemed like a good thing.
No problem here.
I
need
love spicy
scissors.
cheese.
Is it spicy?
Yes.
No, that cheese.
Oh yeah.
The pepper jack.
That is spicy.
I love it. I love it.
So we had a whole list of things we were going to talk about.
I know, right?
What are we going to talk about?
Hey, I have gossip.
Ooh, I wanted to talk to you guys about the Berkshire Mall.
Oh,
You've been reading
yeah.
articles lately?
Yeah.
It's very
Until I
sad.
saw an article about it, and it's,
That
is
mall
there
is
anything
abysmal.
there?
Yeah, there's a couple of stores there.
There's some stores. There's a boxing gym that's there.
Yeah.
And I think that was really smart. And they seem to do good business. There's a
Clean Eats is there.
Clean Eats is there. There's Five Below. But the problem is they closed the whole parking lot.
Five Below is moving.
Right.
They're moving to where Party City was.
Oh, really?
Yep, I just saw the sign
There
when I was
goes
driving
that.
through the parking lot.
David and I were so excited because there was a K-pot opening, a Korean hot pot restaurant right
yeah.
next to Five Below, but that looks like it's stalled because nothing has happened with it because of the parking lot. And I was asking around, I'm like, what's
Is it
going
the
on?
whole parking lot?
It's
that
most
shut
of it.
down?
It's 2/3 of it. And then I
thought it was
heard
just around Boscov's.
it's like
Everywhere.
It's like the only place you can get in is right by Boscov's, and then right in front of the mall there, and then one spot on the back. I
So
think.
it's fenced
Is
off.
there
yeah.
another anchor store besides, is there one at the other end?
No, it's all gone.
And I read
Boscov's is
too,
it.
The food court is just about all closed.
It's-
because the roof
There's like
needs-
3 different things.
I think it's 2 or 3 now. Yeah, and
Chinese
then
place, a Spanish place, and then like
and the pizza place.
and the pizza place.
And they're all good.
they're all really
And they're
good.
all run by small business owners, great people. Like Lizzie did dance there the one year up at Limelight. That has now moved. But we would go get dinner there, and the pizza guys were the nicest guys. They were so sweet to everybody. And yeah, apparently like the mayor is kind of stepping in and going, you have to do something with this, blah, blah. But I mean,
Mayor of where?
Well, I'm missing.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, well, at this point, what do you do?
Yeah.
It's almost, you
It's
know, you
empty.
either...
Well, that's like, the Fairgrounds Mall.
Yeah, down the toilet.
And I feel like Berkshire is looking just like Fairgrounds.
I was there for at Christmas time doing volunteer gift wrapping with a couple of friends.
At Berkshire.
And we were supposed to be there from like, I don't know, from like 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock because it was a Sunday. They closed early. They let us out an hour early because nobody came.
Wow.
Like when we got there, the volunteer before us said like one person came. She was there for 4 hours. When we got there, we waited on 2 people. So like one person there was 3 of us, one person gift wrapped, and then the next person came and she had 3 gifts. So we all gift wrapped. They let us out an hour early because nobody was shopping.
This is going to sound probably ridiculous, but I mean, that's what my kids did. They would go to the mall.
I did too. When I first moved here, that was like what we did.
Business changed as kids have become more screen-oriented.
It's all
They're
cyclical.
just not going out.
Yeah, but stuff like that is all cyclical too. Like my dad has worked in that business realm almost his entire career. He saw the change from indoor malls that took over from plazas or downtown shopping, and now it's turned back into plazas. And I don't know if he's right or not, but he's like, the pendulum will swing back, and people will be like, why would I go to a plaza where if I have to go between stores, I'm going to get rained on? I could just go in a building where everything's there, right? But I think the model...
I can also sit home and make a phone call and have things...
Right.
And that is what...
on my phone and order it from Amazon.
That throws a wrench in the whole thing.
Anywhere.
But, I mean, I've been to Berkshire where I see a lot of people there, and I think there's a desire to just be out in the world. And so I think if malls are going to be successful and persist, like you look at KOP and it's doing fine because it's a destination. You go there to have that experience. So I think for Berkshire, the smartest thing they could do is go into a mixed usage. Like they have an arcade there, they have that boxing clinic there. Those are smart things to have because people are going to come to them. Back in Pittsburgh, there was a mall like that called Century 3 that shut down. And a lot of people were talking about, well, turn that into a retirement community where there's places for people to live, and then you bring in doctors and pharmacists and like put a pool in so people can go do aquatherapy.
Hey, that would be cool.
Yeah, and the one person was like,
put a pool where the fountain is where the lady fell in.
And people were like, this is a millennial's retirement dream. Like, I would retire and live in a mall. That sounds amazing.
I'm a boomer, and I would go for it.
I would live in a mall. That would be fun. I want to live in a church, though.
Well, I stayed in St. Louis. There is a old train station. That must have been a big train station. They turned it into a mall, but there's a hotel above it. So that the hotel, around all 3 sides, the rooms you can walk out and stand on the walkway and look down to the mall.
That's cool.
I stayed at the hotel. It was I don't know what kind of, I think it was an Omni. That was at the hotel, and it was really pretty cool because we were there during this kind of weather. And St. Louis is even worse than here. And so you didn't really have to go out. We spent most of the time, and of course it was a conference center as well because I was there for a conference. But there were all these shops and great restaurants and bars and also arcades and things to do.
Hey, they should put a bar in the mall. This old, big old train station. And they turned it into something really, really neat. That's cool.
That sounds cool.
That's something that needs.
I don't know what it's like now.
Come into,
but it was pretty. It was really pretty cool because the hotel was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really pretty neat.
That's, and back near my parents, there was another failing mall that brought in a casino. And that turned them all around.
They tried that at the one hotel, didn't they? And it didn't go through. Where that used to be the Sheraton.
Right. I don't know. What is it? Is there anything in the Sheraton?
I think it's done.
It's just closed.
What a shame.
Yeah.
It was a great hotel. I used to stay there a lot.
That could be used for housing.
It should be used for housing. It's a nice hotel.
And another thing that this area...
It was a nice hotel.
Yeah. Another thing that this area doesn't have enough of is event space. Because I know my friends plan our school's prom every year, and it's challenging to find places to go and have prom that can fit the number of people that we have at prom. So I don't know. It's above my pay grade to figure out what that's going to be.
That is not within your purview.
Now I'd like it to be something. I mean, I like having the Berkshire Mall there. It's nice.
Yeah, but first they got to fix the potholes. The parking lot is a disaster.
Sinkholes, yeah.
Sinkholes, that's what I meant.
After I borrowed money from the credit union to buy my kids' school clothes, we would go to Park City for some reason to get their school clothes. But I don't think that's much of a going mall, is it? Is it still going?
Park City's pretty good.
Yeah, that used to
I
be
think it's because there's a lot of restaurants and stuff around there.
Yeah,
So
it
people
was
shop and then they'll eat or whatever.
Right.
That's true.
They also open the outside so you can go to whatever store you want
Right, right.
without having to go inside the
Which is
Right,
smart.
that's pretty cool.
That is very smart.
Yeah.
So I saw something today that I thought was, this is one of those, well, that's kind of a no-brainer. It's too bad they didn't think of it 50 years ago. Oak Brook Housing, which is a housing, where supplemental income housing for people who need housing and can't afford very much. Oak Brook Housings has been there for years and years and years and years. They finally realized that, well, the people living there are living there for a reason. They're low income. They've come into hard times. They need more than a place to live. But none of the services are available there. So they have just turned this, and it's a huge building that they have built, and I forget who it's dedicated to, but I assume that this is the person that may have given a lot of money for it. It's an enormous building. It looks like it's well over a city block long. And it will have daycare facilities. It will have health facilities. It will have housing. It will have mental health facilities. All the things that people need to help them get back on their feet, besides just a roof over their head.
Yeah, I love
That's
that.
awesome.
And so they just dedicated it, and it sounds wonderful. It was an article.
And it's right in Oak Brook.
Apparently right.
So they can walk to it.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Easy
So it's
access.
accessible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
That's so
forget the
important.
name of the
Every
street that it's on.
project housing should have that.
Can't think of the name of the street. But
I didn't know
they showed
anything
a
about
picture of
this.
this huge building. I don't know if it's a reconditioned building or if they actually built the building, but it's enormous and they're going to have all these things.
That's so cool.
Such a smart idea.
What a
I
concept.
hope that really turns things around for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a concept when you work to build things that lift up the people in that community and give them the ability to be self-sufficient and do the things that they need to
Exactly.
do. What a concept when you take care of your society.
Right.
Shocking.
Right.
Shocking to me.
And you won't hear me say a lot of cheers for Texas. But one thing I know about Texas schools is that, at least in a lot of the public schools, they have all the social services offices right in the district or in a particular school building, which is probably in a part of the district which really needs services. So they will have their mental health workers, their social workers, and everybody right there, so that if a kid and his mother and parents have to go to see a social worker for whatever reason, she's right there. Or she can check on him because she's in the school.
That's good.
That
Such a
is
smart idea.
It should be that way everywhere.
It's possible.
It is possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, if one place can do it, why can't others?